What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another Dragon Blaze video. There's a lot to talk about today. Let's get into it. We have new events, we have new hero that's got released, which means the hero rate pack will be up. We'll be making this hero as well. This is the best time to be spending rubies, guys, to power up your heroes, to power up the new hero. Behold the Heroic Strike. Awesome sauce there. We also have new events, arena events going on. So PvP lovers, this is where you're going to shine. Login event has ended. The revenge event is back very quickly. So make sure you're all about this event. And if you can't enter because it's talking about your slots are full, you go to your armor sanctuary and then you enhance some of your heroes to open up your slots, just in case it won't let you get back into this event. So just notice about that. 2-time daily exploration event still going on. Fight event, great. PvP world boss, we'll be doing a world boss today as well. And then obviously your mining, which is super important. Get into that. So today's video is going to be doing a world boss, making the new hero, and then we're talking about treasure cards and why treasure cards are so important for your heroes. And we're going to kind of go up the ladder, I guess, when it comes to treasure cards from first, second to third, because each one does something different. I won't do them all in this video, but your treasure cards is very important. I've enhanced her once, but your treasure cards give you what's called transcended skills, and transcended skills allow heroes to break their limits and grow new power. You could transcend up to +5. So right now I am +1, and it says get transcended cards from summons. Transcended requires transcended cards, goddess memories, and gold. So obviously you need that. And then the transcendent skills are at the bottom. So I've gotten one so far with her. I've gotten others I got a lot more treasure cards with other characters, but increase main stats by 3%, signature energy by 30, and attack speed by 30% for the hero upon entering the battlefield, which is so nice, guys. Having your treasure cards on your heroes, meaning they become even stronger. Remember, I told you, you get abilities in so many ways in this game. You get them from your armors, you get them from your jewels, you get them from treasure cards. You also get them from just enhancing your hero and leveling them up just in your basic standard character cards. And when you go to your skills, you also see that. You get skills in Jewel Sanctuary. I mean, you get so many different skills in so many different areas. And so this is another important aspect of the character that you need to be looking at. And then insight, obviously, is the next one. Increase main stats by 3% and ruin and grieving effect by 500% for this hero upon entering the battlefield. So basically, once the game starts, all this stuff is going to jump off. Increase main stats by 3% and her weapon effect by 600% for her entering the battlefield. And it just keeps going on Origin. It just keeps going on, and the effects get even stronger per hero you have. So Helios is, for instance, I don't have her enchanted skills unlocked yet, but it says I have 3 here. I need to get one more, I'm guessing, to unlock it. But increase main stats by 3%, signature energy attack by, so basically they're probably like all the same, except so they're probably all the same. Just maybe some are different, some may not be different. But having your treasure cards is so important to enhance them. Not only that you get the most power from your treasure cards, but you also further unlocking these abilities. Because right now, the most power you get in this game is treasure cards. Second most power is your regular character cards, and then everything else under that. So you're not going to get more than that at the current moment. But getting treasure cards is super important. This is the best time to try to get them too. Like when the hero rates are up, that means your hero cards are up for the character that got released and all others. And plus, every other character you have, plus treasure cards as well, like for all characters. So it's just super important that you dive into this, because this is where it's at when it comes to trying to power up your heroes and make them even stronger. So yeah, so these are basically that the same for this side, and then you go to second impact, which I was gonna do them all, but I mean we're just gonna kind of display them, I guess, because some do get better. I mean I have 5 here. I haven't transcended her yet. Let's just do that real quick. Let's transcend her and see how much power she gets. Yep, limit break her. All right, so she's +1, and then I get the very first one. So entering the battlefield, the hero mind is filled with undefeated vigor and overcoming perseverance. Okay, yeah. So they're basically all the same until you maybe till you get the third impact. But basically, yeah, they're all the same. And getting all that power you just saw is actually very important to push your character's limits even higher. So it's really cool that we dive into this and try to figure out, is it worth it or is it not? I mean, it's very much worth it. I mean, you get a lot of power. I mean, you get 40,000. That's quite a bit. And then going through the skills is all the same. But just imagine it being all the same. I mean, you go in the first couple of minutes, you're just wrecking people. Like it's kind of insane actually to know that you can unlock so much power by using treasure cards, gaining so much power and just doing so much damage. It's quite surreal. And then you go here, and then here, I mean, it's just the same thing, except it's a little bit more stronger probably on this end. Some of them are a little different on this end, actually. But each one can represent different power and a different ability, and you be able to I can't even level her up anymore for some reason. I probably have to increase my actual level before I can transcend her some more. But she's gotten 2. And just go through these and check it out. These are very important to look at. I highly recommend you jumping into that, because treasure cards is very important. We'll definitely make the new hero. Let's go ahead and check this guy out. This is the archer. So cool. All right, so let's go ahead and make this guy here. Definitely do that. It's very important, because that's how you further power up your heroes even more. Like I've always said in the past, you need a lot of different ways to power up your heroes. And if you're not powering up your heroes and being very active and dipping your toes in everything you can to make them as powerful as possible, then you're not really going to get very far in this game. I'm skipping through the story. I mean, obviously, I am recording, so I do want to make this at least 15 minutes, maybe 16 minutes. I have other things that I want to get done with the world boss and stuff like that too. So events is here. Make sure you jump on your events. But yeah, it's very important to get treasure cards, and this is the best time. This is always going to be the best time. We're going to go ahead and get this hero real quick. And this is why you save your artifacts too, because just in case a new hero comes out or you're trying to power up certain heroes, you kind of want to save these, because this is the least resource you get in the game, other than like stars and boss souls and stuff like that. Those are kind of hard to come by. Unfortunately, you do get the boss souls by doing guild exploration. If you're not in a guild, you can't get it. So far, let's check out what this guy does real quick. Okay, so it really preys upon bosses. That's pretty good. Range attack. It's not bad. Okay. Oh wow, he does a lot of damage to skill damage random to 5 enemies 5 times. This guy's gonna be pretty good actually. Yeah, he's gonna be pretty good. I'm kind of just going through these real quick. I mean, so this guy's probably going to be pretty good to kind of have on the team. I'm going to have to definitely test him out. But yeah, treasure cards is definitely very, very good. And having all the heroes is very important too. I got to buy some souls so I can actually enchant him. But as far as world boss goes, So usually you want to use the recommendations at the top. They're all going to be the same. You want to use definitely the recommended here to conquer the world boss that you're trying to fight against. It's easier that way because you can actually overcome and get a decent high score. There's ranking for this. I really don't worry about it because ranking is based on how much damage you can do. So just getting the job getting the job done is more important than anything. But if you see my lineup, I'm not using a lot of mages. I'm only using 2, I believe. The one that's very first, and then the one that's third. Those are my only 2 mages, so I don't need to use any more than that. The rest is basically just damage dealers. You know, basically rogue, dual wielders, archers, and then my paladin, which gives me a buff, which really helps. So you don't have to always follow the full recommendation. When it comes to the full recommendation, if you want to do that, you probably just try to maximize how much points you can get, which kind of does matter if you're trying to get in a higher rank in this, but it's not too difficult if you want to use like a setup like this. And even if you go to first impact, just use some really good mages, 2 good mages, or 2 to 3 good mages, and then the rest can be, you know, one needs to be a paladin and then damage dealers. Now, I don't have a healer in this. I took the healer out. I just wanted to see if my team can survive, and obviously there a couple of them are surviving, some of them aren't. I just want to take my healer out and just see how good my team will do. I did miss a mark actually for the 4th mark, so I might put my healer back in, but I'm just demonstrating not having a healer can kind of hurt because it does decrease the damage of your team. It does decrease the damage of your full outcome and trying to keep your team alive. So I did beat it the first go around because I had my healer in, and then I took it out just to see what will happen. So I didn't reach my marks there, but it's no big deal. I've already reached my best score is over 60, and that was earlier. So, but the world bosses are definitely challenging for sure. You know, you need to definitely have a strong team. The hardest one is this one. Ironwall, he's definitely the hardest one. I got to find a formula for him because when you fight him, you actually have the family beside your side, and they do the most damage. So I'm just not sure if it's meant for you to do a lot of damage or something, but I got to figure out a formula for him because he's really hard. And I also complete another Stars of Heroes. This is my second one I completed actually. I completed one earlier, and this is my second one. So getting all the heroes of each class and jumping on that is actually very important because this is another reason why you need all the heroes, because you get more stats, and then as you level them up, I did make a video about this, you will get more abilities, which will further push your heroes. The Book of Heroes does the same thing, guys. So there's so much stuff that you need to do to get stronger. I mean, it's very helpful if you jump on that wagon, guys. But that's today's video. Today's video is about treasure cards, guild boss, and making the new character. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll be making another one soon. It's just been very busy. Sorry, I gotta start cranking out 2 a week again. So we'll try to do another one here in the next couple of days. But until next time, like, comment, subscribe if you like. If you don't, cool. If you do, awesome. And stand by for the next one.